Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I've been recently doing my makeup. It's been this glowy, bronzy, but still natural and wearable type look. Perfect for summer. Before we get started, make sure you're still subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're following me on TikTok and Instagram for more day-to-day updates. To begin, I already have my skin cleansed and moisturized, so I'm going to move on to primer. For this, I'm going to be using the RMS Re-Evolve Radiance Hydrating Primer. This is going to help lock on my makeup, but also help to boost hydration and give more of a glow and luminosity to the skin. Then I've recently started reusing the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'll normally just apply about a pump to the brush itself, then kind of blot this all over and blend. This is also one of my favorite foundation brushes to use. Everything will be listed per usual down in the description box if you guys want to shop anything I mention. When I do my foundation, I always start by blending first with a brush. Then I take my beauty sponge and pounce all over to help soften any brush strokes or texture. Another product I started reusing again and loving is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. So this is lighter than my natural skin tone. This is going to be perfect for lightening, brightening, and highlighting. So I'm going to place this on any area I want to push forward, lighten and brighten, again highlight. Then to color correct, I'm going to use a little bit of a pink color concealer. This is from Becca Cosmetics, also now under Smashbox. And this one I'm going to focus on the under eye because the pink tone is going to help neutralize any purple tones that you would naturally have underneath the eye. Once I have the concealer and color corrector where I want it, I'm just again using my beauty sponge to blend this out. To set the cream product on the under eye, I'm going to use a setting powder that also has a pink tint to it to keep that area bright and color corrected. So for that, I'm using the Rare Beauty Soft Radiance Setting Powder. Using the Kat Von D palette or something similar, I'm going to use this to contour. Using an angled brush, I'm first contouring the cheekbones, then adding a bit of color to my forehead and jawline, applying this around the tip of my nose. Once I have my contour where I want the placement to be, I just take my beauty sponge with whatever product is left over on it from the previous foundation and concealer and just use this right over top to help blend everything out to make it really seamless. So there's a nice transition between the darker and lighter shades. So now we have everything chiseled out, structure added, color corrected, and concealed. We're gonna add color back into the face and apply this right over top of the cheekbone, closer to the under eye. You want this right on top of the cheekbone itself. One of my must-have favorite products for years now is the Benefit Give Me Brow Tinted Brow Gel. This takes my boring, somewhat balding, naturally blonde brows and gives them the fuller, darker, more defined brow that I love. I then prep my eye with an eye primer. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, using my finger to blend this out. The palette I'm going to be using today is the Urban Decay Half Baked Mini Naked Palette. I've been taking the lightest shade here called Rollin' and placing that on the lid corner to corner just as a base to work with. Then right over top, using the shimmery gold shade called Half Baked, I've been using my finger to place this again corner to corner to lighten and brighten. Then using this matte, kind of orangey, warm tone brown in the outer corner just to add more depth. And blending with a fluffy brush with nothing on it in and out into the crease. Moving on, I'm going to take the shade I'm actually going to use as a highlighter also on my eyelid. I like to use my finger for any type of shimmer or glitter because it helps the pigment and shimmer really stick to the area. When you apply using a brush, you typically get a lot more fallout. Then again, using that same highlighter, I'm going to place this where I normally would, so down the center of my nose and cheekbones. I also wanted to include a matte highlight, so for this I'm using the Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. This is such an underrated, underhyped brand. I really don't know why. If you haven't tried them before, I definitely recommend them. I love their eyeshadow palettes. They're so buttery soft, very creamy pigment. I also love their concealer. But anyways, I'm using the lightest shade in this palette on my brow bone, inner corner of my eye, and the bridge of my nose. A new recent favorite for me is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Mascara. I'm obsessed with it. If you know, you know. If you don't, highly recommend checking it out and trying it for yourself. I'm obsessed. Then using a lip liner that's pretty similar to my natural lip color, I'm going to use this to better define, and then I wanted to do a light nude, something super subtle, so I'm using this e.l.f. lipstick, then just using my finger to blend it out. So that's everything for my recent makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to make sure you're still subscribed to my channel and following me on my other platforms like TikTok and Instagram. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and your continuous support. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.